Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, security guard in Slickiana murder case gets a new court date. Rohan Rose, the man accused of not telling the police what he knew about the 2022 murder of social media influencer Anika Slickiana Townsend, is expected to know his fate when he returns to the St. James Circuit Court on October 16. Rose, a security guard of a Hanover address, is charged with misprision of a felony, which is when someone knows of a crime but fails to report it to the authorities. Reports are that Rashawn Patterson, the man accused of the murder, but who is now deceased, told Rose that he had killed Townsend, but Rose did not report the killing to the police. Rose was scheduled to appear in the St. James Circuit Court for trial yesterday, following his previous appearance on September 21, 2023. However, checks by the news revealed that his case was not listed. It was disclosed by court staff that his case is scheduled for hearing on October 16. Rose's new court date of October 16 is one day after Patterson was expected to make his next appearance in the St. James Circuit Court, which was scheduled for October 15. The security guard's trial should have started on September 21, 2023, but was put off to yesterday due to the absence of the witnesses and the jurors at that time. His bail was extended following that court appearance. Patterson, who was granted bail on medical grounds, was shot and killed just under a month ago during an alleged early morning confrontation with the police at his home in Dundee Pen, Hanover. Patterson was accused of killing Townsend, who had traveled by bus from Kingston to Montego Bay on October 20, 2022 to meet him. He reportedly picked her up at the bus stop and they visited a restaurant in Hanover and a guest house in St. James. Sometime during the night, they reportedly had an argument and Patterson reportedly strangled Townsend and disposed of her body in the sea off the Reading coastline in St. James. The body was found the following morning. It is currently unclear how Patterson's death will impact the case against Rose, who is represented by attorney-at-law Martin Thomas. According to the allegations against Rose, he was reportedly told by Patterson that he had killed Townsend, but did not report it to the police. After Townsend's body was retrieved by the Marine Police, based on intelligence, Rose was arrested and charged on November 4, 2022, 2 days after Patterson was arrested. It was subsequently reported that after his arrest, Rose gave the police a statement regarding Patterson, which led to Patterson being formally charged with Townsend's murder on November 11, 2022. More guns and ammo seized entering Jamaica from U.S. Close to 150 guns, 80,000 rounds of ammunition held since December. Over the past 4 months, the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Customs Agency seized 148 illegal firearms and approximately 80,000 assorted rounds shipped from the United States to legitimate ports of entry. During that time, there have been at least 3 major gun busts at wharves in Kingston. Various courier entities operate at these wharves, but those used by smugglers have not been identified in the authorities' report. In the most recent find on Tuesday, the police listed the location as a warehouse on Marcus Garvey Drive, where several such establishments are located. In a release to the public on Wednesday, the JCF indicated that as the crackdown continues on the illegal trafficking of firearms, a joint operation by members of the GCA and the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division resulted in the seizure of 30 firearms and more than 100 rounds of ammunition at the warehouse. The operation unfolded about 4:45 p.m. when the joint team was conducting security screenings and intercepted a shipment. During the search, the following illegal items were found: 24 pistols, 6 rifles, 32 magazines, and 102 rounds of ammunition, the JCF said. Senior Superintendent of Police Samuel Blake, the head of the FNID, said the police have been ramping up efforts with various stakeholders to disrupt the trafficking of weapons and illegal drugs in Jamaica. Every firearm seized is a victory for the JCF and Jamaica. We continue our relentless work to find the individuals seeking to curtail the JCF's violence reduction efforts, said Blake. We continue to leverage our partnership with the international bodies to dismantle crime syndicates. The JCF said a probe was underway to determine and apprehend those responsible for the latest shipment. This is the second such seizure this year, as members of the JCA and the FNID seized 66 firearms and 4,700 rounds of ammunition in Newport, West Kingston on February 17. A Jamaican-American citizen was charged in relation to that shipment. On December 11, 2024, another cache was found, and the final count of the weapons discovered in 5 barrels at a wharf in Kingston revealed that 52 guns were hidden in the shipment from the United States, which was labeled groceries and clothing. The JCA revealed that there were 50 assorted pistols in the shipment, 2 rifles, 2,992 assorted rounds of ammunition, and 61 assorted magazines. Other illegal items in the shipment were a rifle barrel, 2 rifle buttstocks, 1 rifle grip, a rifle iron front sight post, 12 rifle accessories, 4 pistol slides, and 3 pistol lower receivers. In February, the JCA issued a warning to gun smugglers, stating that its successful interdictions underscore the agency's relentless pursuit of national security and its ongoing efforts to disrupt the illegal arms trade. These seizures come after Jamaica Customs assumed full responsibility for non-intrusive cargo inspections in July 2024. With enhanced oversight, advanced cargo inspection technology, and intelligence-driven strategies, the agency has significantly strengthened its ability to detect and to prevent illicit shipments, the JCA said last month. The JCA said the latest interceptions highlighted the effectiveness of its modern inspection systems and the diligence of its team. With cutting-edge cargo inspection technology and collaboration with local and international law enforcement, our message is clear: send food and not weapons. If you attempt to smuggle weapons through our ports, we will find them. The latest bust adds to the JCF's overall firearm seizures. As at February 8, the police had seized 84 illegal firearms, to include 9 rifles, 1 submachine gun, 1 shotgun, 58 pistols, 12 revolvers, and 3 homemade firearms. For the similar period in 2024, the police had seized 93 illegal firearms. This was down from the 138 illegal firearms seized for the same period in 2023 and the 108 held up to the same point in 2022. Ammunition seizures as at February 8, 2025 amounted to 1,474. For the corresponding periods in 2024, 2023, 2022, and 2021, assorted rounds of ammunition seized amounted to 1,270, 1,030, 1,885, and 1,312 respectively. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.